NDC for Ashasi raised concerns on the National Voters Register. Now, let me tell you the story. Now, when him say there are a lot of processes the EC was a carry out. Now, one of such processes the exhibition of the voters register. Ye baby voters register nimu. Na wakwa check udin. Na obekwa check say udin ne baby ye bia ma say obeto aba ni bibia no okay ana o polling station ni bibia ye okay. Now, omobie ye no NDC for Ashasi complaining say there are a lot of their members are womudini register nim. In fact, I've heard of say is it K2 South or K2 North? You say NDC for one of our constituency executives krano. Just say any register nim. A lot of people are also complaining say ya transfer or vote akobe before like several people. Inti Endra Mahama ye campaign. Inti campaign ni mono ena Mahama kasetia voters register no. Ena watch say problems about voters register ni hu bebre na EC say EC no mwada. Inti ono okache EC ni say womon sorry. Say enda na ye omoda omon sorry kra because omo ahwe ya de omo ye wo Ghana no omo ahwe yi na omo anye nyama yi a ebia chese Ghana no bebi e pese ye kono ebia na nkwa ngodru ho. So John Mahama has been speaking and has been saying all those things. Now for me personally, right, I think say the problem I have say now you can check on your phone, right? You will be to me check it on phone. So I'll let me find the short code out and then I tell you, because there are a lot of people who might want to check. So let me just look for just a minute, right? Let me look for the short code. Wow, what team ya opesa will check it biano. Over to me check your phone, so are free yan juicy kbia, right? If you want to check on your phone, let me see *928 *124 hash. Over check your phone, so *928 *124 hash at your see *928 *124 hash into oboa a baby of voters ID number. Now aboashim into a check. Me the problem I have is me check they got my age wrong. I am my age, no matter my age, so by 3 years, and I don't know why or how that problem came about, because the last time I voted, the age and everything was correct. Until at this time around, age now or I don't know. So I don't know what happened at year. Because me on the last time I registered and the last time I went to check and all that, from then to now. Inti Sabana says, you see, my age no as a so by 3 years. And then they see is the same data. So why is it that my age has changed? I mean, him say, my age now says, no, see, and I was saying, me call the sound. But you see, the interesting thing is, say, my ID card, voters ID card, me age, my date of birth now, was no. That one they are correct. And it's supposed to be that same data. Actually, me bo we now won't be ya me. But me koko bo media no ewo phone code no no age I want to buy no it was different. So there are some silly mistakes or silly errors. Probably maybe for me the age thing it's not really going to be a big deal like that. Ebia nanka me spelling of name and abibia no a big deal, but age ni there I'm say enshare that because oko register oko vote ya yan check you age new date of birth ni sa nyama no. What you say, but nini namu no, it is still something that is wrong, and I don't understand why the ID card I'm holding, my date of birth is on it, but then the data now here tremino, you me age 2 by 3 years. I simply don't get it. So yeah, people are saying their problems, right? A lot of people are talking about it and saying their problems. Now, and not easy. I mean, very typical of the AC. Oma babonsin Eden Krata Babetuja Wamoka say Munyai NDC for propaganda now or more, the voters register is robust and credible. There is nothing wrong with the voters register. That's what the EC is saying. Yankin Kanye. Also, Ghana's Electoral Commission has debunked claims by the National Democratic Congress that the voters register is not credible. It has asked Ghanaians to ignore the falsehood being put out by the opposition NDC because the document is fit for purpose. This comes on the back of the NDC's calls for a forensic audit of the document over claims that it has been tampered with. In the NDC for say, yenye audit, forensic audit on the voters register no, because NDC for because the EC has tampered with it. Now say it will be remembered that Eduardo Maneboama, who is the director of IT for the opposition NDC, in a post on social media said that the NDC has petitioned Parliament to investigate the commission over the voters register. He said, if Parliament fails, they will pressurize international bodies, among others, to ensure that a forensic audit is done. His post shared via social media read, fellow Ghanaians, without a forensic audit or parliamentary investigation of the voters register, the register remains incurably defective. The Electoral Commission of Ghana refused to release the voters register to the NDC on time, ahead of the exhibition exercise. But with hard work, dedication, and patriotic zeal, the NDC across the country has proven that the register compiled by the EC is unfit for purpose. Without a forensic audit or thorough parliamentary investigations of the EC's voters register, the register will remain incurably defective. Forget about adjudication. It is obvious the register has deliberately been tampered with. They did not expect such thorough scrutiny that has unveiled the mountains of anomalies. The exhibition exercise has revealed avoidable problems which, if not resolved, can jeopardize the outcome of the 2024 elections, constituency by constituency, based on polling stations. Reports have revealed avoidable mistakes under the following headings. 1. Registered voters' names are missing. In the NDC 4 say, omo register, register name. 2. Qualified voters who are placed on the exception list or the multiple list. 3. Disqualified people due to multiple registration or successful challenges who are still on the main provisional voters register. Inti, one say incrophobia wo hwa omo nya Ghana for eno ba be register and there was a qualify omo. And the disqualification process ni nature, you know, ye ni na we and still omudin pie will register him. 4. People who have been transferred without their knowledge, in addition to old transfers that are still appearing on the register. In Grofobia, I see a transfer omo. I saw a TV host worker say about 30 people. You see a transfer omo dia ko tamale and omo nyu bia omo to about tamale. What you say? Inti you see ebi so ya transfer omo vote. 5. People who have been moved from one polling station to another polling station. Okay, ye move ebi so from polling station to another polling station. Also, let me also add the awkward process that allowed voters to apply for proxy earlier this year without their biometrics being checked. As contained in the uploaded petition, the Parliament of Ghana must investigate the Electoral Commission. If Parliament fails, Ghanaians together with the international community must exert enough pressure on the EC to permit forensic audit of their system, including the register. Also keep in mind that the theft of biometric voter registration laptops under CCTV surveillance at the headquarters of the EC remains unresolved, similar to the missing stroke stolen biometric verification devices, series of public fora and demonstrations loading. Thank you. And that's what the NDC, omo di omo nsema to dwa, omo etre na ehona EC eba be release statement or say 2024 voters register is robust and credible. The 2024 voters register is robust and credible. Ignore assertions that the voters register is not fit for the 2024 elections. Let the citizens know. Intino EC no ababe respondi a worker say yembo NDC funso ensem no engu na register no a robust and credible, right? Guess what? Always, okay? I don't know, maybe it's just me, and maybe because I'm not in that position. And you see, sometimes if you're not in a position, you can say all you want to say. Maybe because I'm not in that position, but guess what? If I was to be in the position of the Electoral Commission, I'll make it mandatory. Say after every single compilation or every single registration into the voters register now, Ebia 2 months or 3 months to about one. I will publicly let an auditing firm Okay, maybe because the voters register no a sensitive material, so they feel say so omoma encrofo back closer. But I mean, they still share the register to the political parties, so it's more like a public document. So it's not really it's sensitive, but it's not really that sensitive because once all the political parties get the register, then it is already out. So you can still do what I'm about to say. Into Ayemia, say 3 months to the election, mepe a very credible auditing firm, a very credible forensic firm. Oh dear, let it be an international firm which is credible. Na mamu ye auditing of the register. Me mo bien bisao, mi ameye. In order for people to see the robustness, because it is not for you, and it is the NDC's where they're giving that of the EC. So in order for people to see that it is the register is robust, okay, and you see all these things, it builds integrity. It makes people feel so about on now one kasawa call from microphone no more auditing. Or ye auditing you put the report outside. And then Ghanaians enya kukujo so okay, ya audit register ni ye say problems in him. Personally, I feel that the EC could have done something like that. I don't know. But that's what the NDC is calling for. Montreal join our comment box the moment I say.